as I was with my bow ready, and I shoot him in the ropes, freeing him.
Okay. And he's like,
And,
nice shot.
and I say, "You shall not accuse me again of being, uh, I wouldn't say racist, but I can't remember a better word.
Classist.
Classist stereotyping. I don't know.
Yeah. So you got it about with slaves,
Okay.
because you have no idea of how further or how much I have fought for your cause and
Uh,
how much of myself I have dedicated into that
fair enough.
purpose.
Fair enough, good sir. I don't know any of
Uh,
you, so I can't say.
yeah.
Um,
Also, I would also ask you to remain hidden in this room.
okay.
Uh,
Sure. He's not
yeah,
gonna eat me, right? And he points to the hippogriff.
Not if
you
you
have
hide
my
well.
word. You have my word that if no one notices you, you will leave here unarmed, and I will take care of you myself for the rest of the journey.
Okay. All right.
And can I ask one favor?
Yes.
Can you like scream really loudly like you're dying?
I'm not a very good actor, so let me do this. If you need me to do a blood curdling scream, um, I can't believe I'm letting you guys do this. You're wearing metal armor, right, Acros?
Yeah, chainmail.
Chainmail. Are you wearing like metal greaves of some sort? You might. You may. Maybe.
I don't know if that's appropriate for
That's appropriate.
chainmail.
Or you
I
you
guess.
could do boots or something.
Uh-huh.
I'm not a good actor, he says, but you know, since the captain, I owe the captain one, and if she thinks this interrogation is a good idea, fine, whatever. I need you to stomp my foot really, really, really hard.
I just stomp his foot right away.
All right, roll straight. I just want to see how hard you do this.
Okay.
Don't break his foot.
Please don't break his. Don't please don't break my foot.
Athletics or strength?
Athletics.
Okay.
Take advantage because you're just using like the heel, and
Okay.
he's like literally just standing there closing his eyes waiting for you to like stomp his boot. Okay, so he lets out a scream of pain, and that's it, and he's like, okay.
You can hide now.
Okay. So do you want him to like? So you're in the captain's quarters. So do you want him to like hide in the closet or something?
Or if there's a side room or something that
Yeah, he can
that
go into
he
the
can
side
go
room.
into without just leaving. Okay.
Pardon. Can I get some ice?
I look around. Is there any ice?
You could probably get like.
Hwinnil could throw you a heal. Well, actually, he's out of spells.
I have
Yeah.
Historically speaking, ice would be like quite expensive back then.
Yeah, I mean there's
Because
ice
they-
spells, but
Oh yeah, okay. There's magic. Okay.
you can probably grab one of the bottles of water. It's cool, so you can just hand it to him for a temporary anti-inflammatory type of deal, like a cool press, I guess. Not a cold press, but a cool press, if you want to do that.
I just pat him on the back. You'll
Yeah,
be
I
fine.
give him the ice water.
Okay. He's like, thank you, and he kind of just limps away to the second room, and there's a knock on the door. Hello, and you notice it's Storm's voice. Are you guys done in there?
Yeah, I opened the door.
Hey, how did it go?
Pretty well.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna need to bring in Jake,
All right.
but first,
Wait.
But first, yeah, we want to go grab something real quick.
All right. Just.
Maybe I should try to stealth and.
Okay.
in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I do stealth check?
Yeah. Where is Jake? Is Jake outside? If we.
Jake is in one of the holding cells. He's in the brig.
Okay.
So there's no need to be sneaky or anything.
No, we already told him to wait there. We needed to ask questions about the recent attack, and most of them were agreeable. Jane kind of threw a hissy fit, but that's Jane.
Okay. So I guess we can both just go out there and collect body parts.
Yeah. I grab an arm, 2 legs, and I go to someone's leg, I rip the flesh off, and I get the bone off, and I get up my dagger and I scratch the bone
Several
multiple
people.
times.
Are you doing this on the deck or are you doing this
Yeah,
below the
I'm
deck?
like, I don't give a fuck. I'm being on the desk. Like,
So several of the crew members just look at you and are like, "What the fuck?" And Julie's just looking at you and she's like,
Are there any heads that look kind of like the guy we just talked to?
"Give me a perception roll."
Okay.
You find one. But when Hwinnil and Denethor look at it, he has dark brown hair. There's a couple scars that Timmy didn't
rip
have.
his head off.
It's a little off. Kind of off.
Okay. Okay. I chop the top of his head off.
That's how you get.
And like kind of.
Everybody's like, and they're looking at the captain, and the captain's just shrugging at this point. It's like, I don't know. They're dead.
I look at one of the crew members, one of those that are being more expressive, and I can tell that he's like looking at me
Mm-hmm.
in a funny way.
Mhm.
And I say, "Make yourself useful and bring me some scotch."
He kind of looks to the captain, and the captain says, "Get the cheap stuff." And the crew member thumbs up and heads down.
Hey, apple pie too, please. Thank you.
And Storm's like, "How did you know about that?"
No reason.
One for me as well.
I have a really good sense of smell.
And Storm's just throws up his hands. "I'm gonna go search a room," and he just goes, he stomps below deck. So yeah.
Yeah, so basically, I'm trying to make the head look like an unrecognizable just mess of a head.
All right. Everybody's just like looking at you guys funny as you know you're brought up scotch and some food, the pie, and everybody's like, and they're looking at they're looking at the captain. The captain's looking at you guys, and she just like, "Ah, no, just go back." She kind of yells at the crew members, "What are you standing around there for? Just get back to work. Get back to cleaning."
I want to talk to the guy who brought me the scotch.
Yeah.
And I want to whisper to him, if that girl over there, and I hint him to Julie, asks you for some scotch, don't give her this. She will rip your head off without thinking twice.
Okay, thank you for telling me because she told me to bring her some.
I hold up the head.
He kind of backs off, and he's like, "Okay, man. All right. We don't have to be violent here. I work for her. I haven't done anything to you guys."
I'm just joking. You're okay.
I was being friendly. I'm giving you a warning. Because
She'll rip your head off figuratively.
She won't give you a warning.
This guy is peeling off the face of a head right now. How is this supposed to comfort me? He says.
Because we are doing this in order to find the people who are trying to kill us. So we are actually on your side. And also, we just killed a bunch of guys that otherwise would have killed you. So you should be grateful. You should be a bit more humble.
I'm just making sure he's dead.
He just kind of looks.
I just leave at this point and take the.
She's like, thanks, I guess. I think
Off
it's.
you go.
Yeah,
Off you go.
I'm gonna go get a drink. He says, and he just kind of walks
Off
to the
you go,
galley.
off you go.
All right. You have successfully mutilated limbs and faces and
A femur.
femur. Yeah, you've done all that shit. Julie is still kind of just looking at you, like shaking her head, and you know she seems to be asking. She's looking up, and she seems to be asking, like, why?
It's my Tiefling heritage. I can't help it. I enjoy this kind of thing.
Orange Cat walks by, and he looks at you, Hwinnil, and she looks at your quote unquote friends,
No,
and
shrug, like...
and he kind of like shrugs too. It's like, and just walks off. You notice the dog is trailing him, but the dog doesn't. The dog is like in wagging his tail in playful, happy mode, and like Orange Cat's like just sneering at him at this point. It's like, why the hell do I need to listen to you? All right, so you've successfully done that. Did you want them to go get Jake, or did you want to go back and clean up? Did you want to eat first?
I'm starving, actually.
He brought you pie.
Let's eat. Let's eat in the room with the body. So,
Oh.
it'll just seem more casual.
And you left Timmy there, didn't you?
Yeah. Let's just get on with the interrogation.
No, he's in the other room, so...
He's in the side room. Like, you told him to wait there, so he's still there.
So
we don't want to make Timmy wait too long. Right,
we have body parts lying them in the cabinet, and they're bringing in food, and we tell them, go get Jake, so he can come in and see us more casual.
Okay. Alright. Okay. So they bring in Jake. He is a really tall human, like I said, scarred, long black hair, and blue eyes, and he just walks in, and he sits in the chair that's in the middle of the room. He's a little... He kind of looks at the body parts, and he looks at you guys, and he doesn't say anything. He appears... His eyes are low to the ground, and he appears to wait. He's appeared to waiting for you guys to speak.
Can I start again? I won't ask anything. I'll just want to do something.
Okay.
I want to try to intimidate him
by
shooting an arrow between his finger knuckles.
All right. So here we go. How far are you shooting this arrow from? Are you doing like a foot above, just down, a couple feet from where you're standing?
I don't know. It wouldn't really matter, would it?
Not really. I mean, I guess you're close enough to do it. I mean, and if you're taking your time to do it, I'll give you, you can roll a 10 and, and you probably can do that easily.
It's intimidation?
Yeah, roll intimidation. I'll give you advantage because you're literally shooting. Okay. So he keeps quiet. He flinches a little at the arrow, but he doesn't speak. He jumps a little bit though.
I know that my party companions go ahead.
Okay, Jake. I'm gonna put this very simply. You're gonna tell us what we want to know.
Okay. What do you want?
Else, and I kind of gesture towards the body.
And as he says this, I knock an arrow at my bow.
Okay. What do you want to know?
You know what we want to know.
What?
Just start talking. Start talking.
What? I'm confused.
Say what?
He looks at you wide-eyed and he says, I have no idea what you're talking about. You guys can roll insight if you want. Arcos, you're not sure if he's telling the truth or not, but you have completely no idea. Let's see how... He seems to be telling the truth. Like he has a look on his face like he genuinely doesn't know what you're talking about. He says is this about the rotten lemons? Am I being interrogated over rotten lemons?
I take out my great sword and I say, Hwinnil, tell me the word, and I'll cut his head off.
It's all up to you, Hwinnil.
So it's all up to me. Let's see. I can give you a hint.
Okay.
It's about what happened an hour ago.
Oh, right. That sucked, didn't it?
Is there something you want to tell me about that?
Roll intimidation, Hwinnil. You might be actually good at that, decent at this.
Should I have rolled one as well?
Yeah, you can roll one too.
Can I shoot another arrow trophy?
Yeah. I'll let you take advantage. You have the great sword out. Hwinnil, you're flanked by 2 guys that like are trying to. Looks like they're okay. So he doesn't pay you any mind, Denethor, at this point. He thinks you're gonna keep on shooting arrows between his fingers. Those aren't my fingers. But he looks genuinely afraid of Acros. It helps that he looks like a demon too.
Yeah.
He says, I might have told somebody that we had some special cargo.
Who did you tell?
And he visibly gulps and he says, are you guys gonna kill me?
If you don't speak,
Probably.
I'm gonna let the hippogriff eat you. Alive. If you speak, maybe.
Okay. I have a confession to make. I'm not from Denethor.
Yeah, we know.
From Robur, and
The desert smell gave it away.
Yeah, the desert. Oh yeah. You have a really good sense of smell. I'm actually not from this time either.
Ah.
He says.
That's something we didn't know.
He says very quiet. Oh, that's something. Oh shit, he says.
Titta på med Acros bara.
I'm not from this time. If I will tell you what you need to know if you promise not to kill me.
We're waiting.
Okay. All right. So I'm from the future, as are you, as I found out, and I want you guys to roll perception.
Perception is my thing.
Good.
I'm not a very perceptive alpha.
Yeah. All right. Hwinnil. You notice that there is a glow that starts emanating from his mid back. Not mid. Well, he'll be sitting, so not lower back, but right around the nape of his neck. There is a reddish glow that starts forming as he begins to speak.
I say silent.
He stops and the glow stops. You notice that he wasn't doing any hand gestures. He wasn't verbally casting. And you're right. As soon as he stops speaking, this glow stops.
Does it fade away again, or does it just keep?
It fades away.
Is he trying to cast a spell?
I woke up.
I don't think so.
On my bow. I walk up to him and I do that thing on his head, like I pull his hair back, I give him a little pet, a little slappy slap, and I say, I like you.
Okay, it didn't seem like you liked me like a minute ago.
The thing is, our friend here, and I point towards the hippogriff, hasn't had a decent meal in 3 days.
But he just
a while now.
But he just ate the head off the guide like an hour ago.
No, that was me.
Oh.
Look at your hair. Beard, your blue eyes. Every hippogriff prefers a guy with the blue eyes. You knew that? Now you know that.
Denethor, I think it's actually something else that's happening here. Do I have a pen and paper? Oh, it's a cabinet. It should be pen and paper.
Yeah, there's plenty of pen. There's ink, quills, parchment all over the place. You can easily take some stuff. Get some graphite.
Right. I take paper and a pen and go to him. And I look at him and say, if you do any funny business, he will chop your head off. And then I untie his hands.
Okay, so he he just kind of rubs his wrist, but he doesn't do anything else. Okay.
Should I gag him?
I hold the pen out and I say, type exactly what you were about to say. And if I say stop, you drop the pen.
Okay. So he begins. Actually, I can't write.
Draw pictures.
Okay. Okay. Much better. Okay. So he starts drawing, and the glow is coming back.
Stop. I say.
All right. He drops the pen immediately. What's going on? And you
don't speak. Okay, you can speak the DM though.
Okay. So he starts. I was just pretending to be him. So he's like, okay. So he doesn't speak. He just sits motionless. Drop the pen immediately.
Does the glow fade away?
Yes.
Right.
He's looking at you with like these questioning eyes too.
Yeah. We need a wizard something here. Give me a second. I have something better.
Okay.
And then I walk out.
Okay. You guys are there. He still hasn't moved at all. He looks like he's trying to not breathe so deeply so you guys don't hurt him. But when you told him like to stop drawing, stop speaking, he, and when the glow was emanating, he didn't look like he knew what was happening.
I ask him if he wants some whiskey.
Yes, please.
No, don't talk.
All right, so where are you headed, Hwinnil?
I'm going to pick up my cat.
Okay. So Orange Cat's hanging out on the deck. He looks up at you. What's up?
Can you sense magic and identify it even if you are in this cat form?
I can probably do that. Yeah. Let me take a look at the ritual. But if I look at something, I can probably tell if it's magic. Actually, I can. So he explains that his light spectrum, he sees other things that humans can't see. So when he sees a magic item, he doesn't need to cast any things per se, but he can look at it and tell if it's magic or not at this point. He can't tell you schools of magic. He can't concentrate and tell you what level spells or whatever, but he can tell you if it's magic or not. And he says, probably by my expertise, I could also tell you maybe what it does. I mean, normally you guys would have Brahm, or who could probably help you out, but he's probably sleeping with somebody else again. He says, he says, I can probably help you out.
Yeah, there's probably a spell that is going to hurt someone or something.
Okay.
And it seems to be enchanted, and I want to know if we can do something.
Okay.
You can really follow in, and we can see.
Yeah. Sure. He says. Yep. What's up, Denethor?
Actually, I have to leave now. Is that okay?
Yeah. We're about to end in 2 minutes anyway. So after this little exchange. Okay.
It can be a good ending. I come in with a cat.
All right.
I'll be late. I'll be late, but it's okay.
All right. All right. So the cat trots in after Hwinnil and looks up, kind of like gesturing. He says, "Well, to you guys, it's like meow, 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 meow." But to Hwinnil, it's like, so what do you want me to take a look at?
It's something glowing from his back when he starts telling us what we want to know.
All right. Have somebody pick me up so I can look at it and have him do exactly what you did the first time. Okay?
Yeah, right. Yes, I pick him up.
Okay.
Go to Arcos. Can you hold him?
Sure.
Behind our friend here.
Okay. I do that.
All right.
Then I pick up the pencil.
Okay.
And the paper.
Okay.
Continue your drawing.
All right.
If I say stop, drop the pencil.
Okay, he says. And he starts drawing. The glow comes back.
I say stop.
All right. The orange cat looks intently at it, and his eyes widen, and he's like, "Oh shit." How many enemies have you made in the past week? Orange Cat says.
We helped kill a dragon.
I guess that counts. Because apparently you have a very strong enemy here. This is evocation. Easily evocation. It's a type of ward that will react and explode on contact. I know this because I have seen them before. And they're usually put on people who are not supposed to talk.
Is there any way to fool it?
You would need a very powerful wizard to remove it.
But I mean fool it. Can you do something that like it doesn't activate or something, even if he's telling?
It depends. The condition. I don't know the specific conditions of this ward, but you would have to find out the specific conditions of this ward, where it was made, what exactly was the wording of the caster when this ward was made. Unfortunately, with me, I don't have that type of power, and obviously in the form I'm in right now, I can't really do anything about it. It seems to react, though, from what you've been telling me, when he is about to tell you what's happening here.
Yeah, and even if he draws just pictures, it seems to activate anyway.
It must be wired into his nervous system at this point. And that's very hard to fool unless you can rewire the magic elsewhere. So, yeah. And that's where we could end today.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
I'm sorry Razor didn't show up. His internet must have been really shitty, and I don't know where Braum is. I'll message him later to see what's up. But
when the mage is gone, you always need him.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks for playing. So since Denethor, you have to go quickly, I will do XP this week, and we will be set to play on the 11th of July. I might need to start at 1:30 East because I need to take my cats to the vet, and the only time they have an appointment is 12:30 my time. So, but I'll let you guys know ahead of time, like a couple of days in it, like probably 5 days in advance, and I'll know for sure.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. See you guys.
Cool. See you later.
See ya.
Awesome.